So this is basically dead center, right? I got a good deal on the hotel here, although it is a modest place. This is no 5-star here. So we're going to go up here and take a right, and we can see the Hagia Sophia and the center of government here. So Turkey, when I arrived, it's a Muslim country, right? So the thing about this is it reminds me of both Morocco and India, right? India is not technically not Muslim, but it was a long time ago, right? So they have some of the same characteristics as some of the other Muslim countries. So here's a park. Got some rains over here. I'm gonna go check these out here and just see what the hell this is. This is Saint Euphemia's Martyrion, which is some kind of burial chapel that was destroyed in construction here. So what this is like a Byzantine Christian church, and you've got all the Muslims over there. So it's kind of like multi-religious, kind of like the other Balkans countries here, but it's mostly Muslim here. But that's what all these walls are here. And this church was from the 7th century here. So Hagia Sophia is in this direction. I think you can barely see it over there. And there's a couple of mosques here that look very similar, but these are kind of like smaller. So yeah, it's pretty interesting looking at. Not sure whether I'm going to go inside or if it's free. We'll check it out. There you are, guys.
Thank you.
Let's see. Oh. So I'm probably going to take a tour here. Let's see here. Let's see how much the price is. So according to this, it looks like the price is 25 euros. That is way crazy. So I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you. I think Taj Mahal is better. You know, if I had to choose another landmark in the world, Taj Mahal, and also the Cambodia Angkor Wat, better than the Hagia Sophia, just from an architectural standpoint. I would probably put Taj Mahal and Angkor Wat within the same league. So we got a park here with a fountain. And let's go check out this other mosque as well. So what this is up here is the Blue Mosque. It's a bit smaller than the Hagia Sophia. So let's see what this is about here. I'm going to see if this is free or paid here. So got a free presentation here at 3:35 here. Yeah, this is all right. It's just kind of hard to take a photo here. It's very impressive, the interior here. The Blue Mosque is where this is. So I'm gonna exit here. So one thing I like about Turkey so far is that the guides and the local sales people, they're not that pushy, right? So over in Morocco, I had a bunch of people harass me on the street, right? What they try to do is lead you to a hotel or something like this, sell you something like this. Here in Turkey, I haven't seen this kind of behavior here. It's a very, very limited, right? Just the one guy who approached me there, he wanted to give me a tour probably, and just went ahead and said no thank you there. So there's a park, and I'm gonna walk. I'm going north here, and I want to check out another park, and then eventually we're gonna get to Bosphorus Strait, which is the little waterway that runs through Istanbul. So here we have a museum. Let's say here. So we can tell what this is. I don't know the name of it, but this is a fort basically, right? This is facing the Bosphorus here. So you can kind of tell that it was meant to defend the Bosphorus Strait there. Let's take a look around here. Gulhane Park is what this is here. So if we look on the map here, this goes down, you can see directly across from the Bosphorus here. So we're going to have a view over there. We're going to take a peek there. So what I like about Istanbul, what I've kind of seen from the internet, is that it's big, big, big like New York City, right? So there's going to be a lot of people. Probably for me, if I do live here for some time, you know, it's going to be social. There's going to be like expat group meetups and stuff like that. So it's going to be better than the other Balkans countries where it was just very quiet there socially. So almost there, the Bosphorus. Check out the view here, guys. Pretty awesome. We've got this big stray. They have these Turkish dogs. Not too many, but you do see these big dogs just laying around here in the street. Check this out. There's a cruise ship, Astoria Grand, which is a German cruise line here. This park is great. Plenty of room to spread out here. Not too many salespeople here. So what's going on here is if we go left, it's the Black Sea, right? There's a river that leads up to the sea there, and it goes about 30 miles, right? So then if we go to the right, what this is called the Marmara Sea, which is another little body of water that leads to the Mediterranean Sea, right? Where Greece and Italy are. So pretty tight, you know, for big ships. It's kind of hard for them to get in here. That's what I've heard. Check this out, guys. Let's see. Part of some city gate here, this entranceway. Excuse me. So kind of crappy weather here. Rain and wind the past 2 days. So I'm gonna round out the major monuments here. I actually got a list off the free tour website here, and I'm just going to go and look at it myself here. Check how busy Istanbul is, guys. Very crowded. It's a weekend right now, right? So that's why all of the people, now if this were Monday, it's probably going to be a little bit less people walking around here. Check this out, guys. It's called Hobiar Cami. I like this one better than the other bigger ones. It's just small, but it's a nicely designed mosque there. Let's go check it out here. I kind of like the blue tiling there. Let's see. Let's see if it's open. Probably, no, it's locked here. Hobier Kami. 1473 to 1989 here. There's the interior, which is unfortunately does not look like they have the interior, up to historical standards there. It's just the dome is what's the best part of this building here. Check out this spread of food, guys. Yummy, quite a large selection there. And price is not too crazy. Check out this madness, guys. This is the Egyptian obelisk, and what this is not Turkish, it's from Egypt. And this area used to be owned by the Egyptians, right? You're talking, back in 2,000 years ago, something like that. So what I saw on Wikipedia is that this obelisk used to be in Alexandria, and the Egyptians moved it. It's like 4,000 years old, so that's pretty crazy. Old. And so, when the Turks took it over, right? The Turks, local Turks, they threw out them and also, the Roman people and the other Greeks and all of these people, and took over this city here. Constantinople is what it used to be called, right? From what I read, it is authentic. It's not like a reproduction or anything like this. It has hieroglyphics on it. Check this out, guys. The walled obelisk, which is a Roman monument here. This was actually the Hippodrome. Okay, so what I'm finding out here, this park here is the Hippodrome. It's a racetrack. And the actual Hippodrome is 6 feet underneath this, right? So it's just buried, I guess. And this was actually in the middle of the Hippodrome. So what that is, it's like a racetrack that the Romans used for chariot racing, right? So they took over after the Egyptians, right? So the Egyptians was, something that was longer time period ago, and you can see it's kind of shaped like a regular racetrack, except it's kind of very thin there. So not really like an amphitheater here, but just more like a track, hippodrome. And you got the mosques. We saw the other day the Blue Mosque and the Hagia Sophia right there, right? So, and unfortunately, the weather's kind of gotten a bit nasty here. So maybe I'll try to find some place to go inside of for the rest of the afternoon here. Check out the dogs there. They're just patiently watching the people. Kind of bigger strays there. These are like Anatolian shepherds or something like this. Check out this madness, guys. It's called Vlora Hani. And this is an Art Nouveau building here, which unfortunately the top floors looks abandoned. So we have this little fast food restaurant here, sandwich shop, which are all over the city here in the bottom of the building. And that is unfortunate. It just has some advertisements on it, and it's just look like you can see the doors are opened here. I kind of want to buy this for myself and live inside there, but you can see there's a door open over on the top, right? So nobody lives inside there. Let's say here. So if you want to know where this is, it's right next to the mature hotel on the European side of Istanbul. There you can see the back of it. Wow. Needs a lot of work. A lot of attention there. Check out this mosque here, guys. This is not the Blue Mosque, and it's not Hagia Sophia. It's just another lookalike mosque that is along the river here, and I'm not sure the name of it, but it's definitely attractive looking here. Check out the traffic, guys. It's better not to get on a bus here during rush hour. What I advise you to do is go with the metro right underground. There's no traffic, and then you won't get this horrific. And on foot too. There's a lot of pedestrians here. So we're gonna go north today. There's a church. It's called St. Stephen's Church. It's made out of iron. I think cast iron or something like this. So I'm gonna check it out. So got this nicely landscaped park here, and that's it. I just passed it here. Let's check it out. So let's see here. Sveti Stefan, that's interesting. It's the same name that we saw in Montenegro, right? So here's some details on this. Prefabricated iron. Let's see. So yeah, it's kind of unusual to see. Interesting. So it's all just metal instead of stone, which I don't know how the hell they created those details there. And we have the painted gold at the top here. So this is Taksim over here. Oh. Taksim has some bars and clubs. It's New Year's Eve tonight. I thought about going over there tonight, but I think I'm not going to make it. Because I'm not feeling up to it. But maybe I'll check this out next weekend or something like this. Check this out, guys. This is a private Greek high school. It's quite a building they got going on there. And it's up this crazy hill, courtesy of Montenegro. So let's keep going this way. So here we have an interesting monument here. The Monument of Aviation Martyrs. So just kind of a random monument here. And then over here, it looks like we have some kind of government office here. Check this out. This is pretty incredible, actually, this statue here. Bronze. But I have no idea what this is. Let's see here.